Hi, I'm Tori. I feel like I got an image for the congregation this morning when we were praying before worship, and so I just wanted to share that with you. Maybe this is because I'm on Fire Nation, because it is Fire Nation. But I didn't even think of that before the image came to me.
You're trying to get points? Prophetic image, just kidding.
So anyway, we were all gathered around the fire. We were gathered around the campfire, and we had brought torches with us to camp that were unlit. And we lit our torches in the fire. And like an Olympic procession or something, we all brought our torches home to our homes.
Wow, that's beautiful. A beautiful picture. Thank you for sharing that.
Hi, I'm Josh. Last night during the altar call moment, I was on stage doing worship.
Go a little bit closer.
And there was sorry, I'm still in worship mode and I was told to hold together. There was a moment during that altar call where I was a little bit sad because I didn't get to be a part of it. Even though I was doing worship and that is a part of it, there's a part of me that was a little sad. But there was a lull in it, and I stepped off stage because I was also on drum circle and I was told to get there early. And I was making my way to the back, and I was just patting youth on the shoulder as I was going by. And then I patted someone on the shoulder, unprompted, and just felt my hand stick. And as a big comics fan, I was like, this is the moment my Spider-Man powers are kicking in. And then my second thought was, oh no, this is gonna be awkward if I can't remove my hand from this person's shoulder. Luckily, it was Tori Carlson, and I know him. But I just, even though I was feeling rushed, I decided, Lord, I'm gonna lean into this moment because clearly this is you. And what it led to is this very powerful moment of prayer with Tori. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys, even if you don't maybe feel like the Lord is calling you to a certain place, when the Holy Spirit and the Lord shows up in a way, lean into it because it can lead to a very powerful breakthrough.
Awesome.
Into that
Brief.
He would have no way of knowing, but somehow that was exactly what I needed right then.
Thank you for sharing that.
So I'm a very awkwardly social person. They're socially awkward. I'm awkwardly social. I'm overly social.
I love that. That's so
really
good. So good.
One-on-one conversations, but this just feels very weird for me. I'm super uncomfortable. So my name is still Emmanuel. In case I didn't say.
You gotta eat. Okay, you're gonna.
Okay.
Let me hold this. You just gotta bend down.
So, anyways, my name is Emmanuel. In case you didn't hear it, because Rebel was holding the mic before, did that wrong. Anyway, I was thinking of how to get out of line. I'm so glad I didn't.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah, because I couldn't figure out how. So anyway, I actually the only thing I really wanted to come up here to say, and it was actually kind of hard because I'm losing my voice. But Moses spoke when he felt like he couldn't speak. So I could do this too, right?
Yeah.
And it was that in Kalos, especially in Yam, I wanted to come up and speak to everybody and say that it's so beautiful that all these people are here. And at Yam especially, a lot of us came there because we were alone in some kind of way.
Wow.
And I felt the same. And a lot of the time I do feel the same. Even though we're surrounded by loads of people, we're in the city, there's people all around us. It is still easy to feel alone, to feel unseen. And I realize that in order to be seen, you have to put yourself out there.
Come on.
Part of me is starting to finally put my real self out there, letting people see me for who I am. Aside from the goofy side of me, I am a very silly person, awkwardly social, but I can be very normal. So this is me attempting to be normal, but I'm kind of failing at it because I'm still awkward, socially awkward. No, it's okay. It's failing in a good way. I'm failing forward, 50 Laws of Leadership, John Maxwell, whatever. But yeah, so anyways, it's easy to feel alone, but this is a very safe place, and I've felt that ever since I first stepped foot into Kalos, and it just continues to feel safer and safer.
Awesome.
So thank you all, you beautiful people. And if you're not beautiful in face, you have a beautiful heart. So.
My name is Megan, and my testimony is on physical healing and forgiveness. And whenever it's when you feel God physically hurt, you tend to shut down people and feel like you need to be alone, and that you try and process and to like heal yourself and to heal what's inside your heart. And last night, from like a prayer of healing and physically, mentally healing, I got this like image in my head saying, God, please help me forgive and give me some process and time to forgive and everything. I'm glad that I have like a community that's there for me and has always had my back and always gives me like patience and time to forgive and stuff. And it's okay that you're not ready to forgive yet. You just have to take some time to forgive someone and to forgive yourself.
It's good.
And take some time to like heal yourself or be introvert with yourself as much, because when you feel like you're around people too much, it gets overwhelming and it doesn't help at all.
Yeah,
So
it's good. Thank
take
you.
some time to heal yourself. Try to pray for one another. Talk to someone and try to see how you're feeling, because I know, and today I was able to heal with all of the extroverts and introverts.
Great job. Great job.
Have like this calm session to forgive and to move forward.
Great. Give it up for Megan. That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing that.
My name's Kinsey, and my testimony was from yesterday morning with the vision, talking about vision and asking God to give us vision. And I have a number of things that I feel like God's asking me to step out of and things that God's asking me to step into, and I've just had a lot of fear around actually taking any steps. And yesterday, I feel like I just saw this picture of Jesus just like, almost like holding my face and being like, Kinsey, I will be there. And it just kind of wrecked me.
Aww.
It was like super simple. But it just got more and more profound throughout the day. God just being like, I will be there.
Wow.
Like whatever you're stepping into, whatever you're stepping out of, like He will be there.
Yes.
So I just want to share that.
Thank you. Really beautiful.